Good morning. I just want to let you know that this little ring light thing, I'm always impressed by the people that do the lighting in movies because, someone can be looking in a mirror and you literally do not see the reflection of the person filming or a light or anything. So, anyway, very, very impressive because I can't figure out how to do it while I'm wearing my glasses, which are way easier to wear for videos when I don't feel like putting in my contacts. Anyway, welcome to my weekly video. Thank you so much for coming. So yesterday I did this talk at a school district in a neighboring town. And I wrote for days and days and days, and I came up with some really cool content. So I decided to take a little bit of that content and use it for a few of my videos. Don't worry, I'm not going to do the entire hour-long lecture here. I'm going to maybe emphasize on one part of the talk today and then maybe another part next week, maybe another one the week after. We'll see, but hopefully it's fun and you learn a little something. So I also did record my talk yesterday. So maybe at some point in time, I'll turn it into an online course, or I'll even be doing the talk somewhere else. You'll see. Today we're going to talk about one of the many sayings out there in the world that drive me crazy when I see them. And today we're going to talk about the one that says it's just as easy as getting started. Before we talk about this saying, I just want to explain one more time as a little refresher, also because for my talk, I think I explained a little bit better than I have before in the past, what it is that I do. So I'm an exercise physiologist. So let's break it down really quickly, and then we'll get into today's topic. So exercise, you all know what that is, right? It's physical activity with an end goal is the definition of exercise. Physiology, does anyone know what that is? Physiology is a branch of biology that studies the normal functions of a living organism and their parts and how living organisms, specifically humans in my instance, function. Now, when exercise is applied to the body, exercise is considered a stress, a good stress if you do it correctly. Your body responds in short-term responses and long-term adaptations. So, for example, breathing heavier, your heart beating faster, sweating, these are all examples of short-term responses among many to exercise. Long-term adaptations include improving quality of life, getting stronger, improving VO2 max, also known as oxygen consumption, improving balance, and so much more. So long story short, I'm an expert of the human body's response to exercise and human health behavior. I specialize in both healthy athlete, chronic disease populations of people, pregnant women, children, seniors. I analyze medical history, human behavior, lifestyle, body movement, limitations, and more with paperwork and extensive physical assessments to determine the best possible program for my clients. I also work with MDs and DPTs in both New York and New Jersey for referrals. So, where was I? All right, it's just as easy as getting started. Okay, so there is a lot more to know about getting started than people think. The public and these random people online, these like influencers who are not professionals in the field or have a 2-day course certification in personal training are telling people that it's as easy as getting started, and it drives me absolutely crazy. So to begin, I have this really cool questionnaire that I give my new clients, and from the way they answer certain questions, I can then interpret the answers and pick out what behaviors are barriers in their lives when it comes to being active or living a healthy life. And then from there, I can address the significant barriers and start creating a plan for forming healthier behaviors in their lives. It's all about making small, achievable changes. Making plans for when you fall off the wagon, because it will happen, and what to do when that happens to get back on track. If you are someone whose entire life is centered around sedentary behavior and not eating well, there is probably no way, a very low chance, that one day you're just going to decide to change your activity level, your hobbies, your eating, everything all at once to continue this new lifestyle forever and ever. It takes small steps. It's all about the small steps. If you never even thought about being active and you want to eventually become active, you have to start thinking about it first. Once you've thought about it, then you can look at your schedule and see maybe when you can make time for movement, and so on. It's a whole process of behavior change to start. And an experienced exercise professional should know all about this and more, but that's for another video. So, when you hear someone say it's just as easy as getting started, it's not. My contact information is below if you want to know any more information about this topic. Thank you for listening to my rant. Until next time, bye guys.